expect this one, did you?
Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to take you to the most southeast corner of Hong Kong Island. It's called Cape d'Aguilar. It is literally around the corner from Shek O, but it's often overlooked. See for yourself.
So today I'm going to take you down to the end of Cape d'Aguilar, but you can't drive there in a car. The road is for residents only, or people with permits. So I'm taking the bicycle instead. I'm going to kill two birds with one stone. A bit of exercise, a bit of sightseeing. A few things that come to mind down at Cape d'Aguilar. Number one, there are a couple of sea caves, and also a whale bone, a whale skeleton. So let's go and have a look. So you can see down below that Shek O beach, the main beach, and a little bit to the left of the beach would be where the car park is, and where I showed you about the Chinese opera. And then to this side, this is where we head to Cape d'Aguilar. This is the old road to Shek O. I'll show you ahead why this is the old road, because basically ahead of us there's a hairpin, and to the right, the other side of this little hill, where the road was, the quarry basically ate it up and chopped it away. So we'll get a better view of that in a minute. So this roundabout here used to be a hairpin bend for the old Shek O Road, and the road would extend to our right here, or to our left, sorry, I beg your pardon, through the trees, and then across this depression, almost straight across to the other side. Now you can see below us, I'm not sure how clear you can see it through the tree. I tried my best to climb up the tree to show you, and basically from there all the way down to the ocean, you might see a road there, service road, all the way down to the ocean. That used to be a quarry, so they beautified it, but as I say, they had to take away the old road before the quarry was terminated. Now this bay down below, and I'll probably get a better view later, was used as a dry dock. I'll come to that later. This is probably the best view we're going to get of the where the dry dock was once upon a time, when they used it to build the sections for the Cross Harbour Tunnel. Across the bay, that's Stanley. You can see Stanley Prison directly in front of us over there. So we're going to carry on round towards the end of this headland over there. So I was cycling and I noticed there was a wild boar here. He was enjoying the sea view too. Wow, there he is, there he is. Hello. He's only a baby. I'm certainly not afraid of humans. Oh, said it too early. So when you come to a village, typically you will have a central post box, such as this. So rather than the poor postman having to wander down various paths and hills and so on and so forth, and getting bitten by nasty dogs, he just dumps them all here. Very quiet down here, almost eerie, even though it's just around the corner from Shek O. The vibes here are Yeah, quite different. So I remember driving down here like 30 years ago with a bunch of lads. It must have been spring because it was very foggy and pitch black, no street light. I swear, it's so spooky down here. It's unreal. I mean, we chickened out and turned around. Something about this place. There is another village over at Cape D'Aguilar. I don't think I've ever been down here. Oh, it's pretty much a dead end. A lot of angry dogs. Okay, not welcomed. So let's head back up to the hill. Some say the feng shui is not good. I wonder if it has anything to do with the high-powered antennas at the top of the hill. It's been like 10 years since I went to the sea caves. I hope I can still find them. And I'll also make a trip down to the right to the end. You'll see it's a Swire Marine Research Center, or words to that effect anyway. Where it opens up here now, the vibe is quite different. It's much more pleasant. It says no entry, but you know what? We never pay attention. Hi, có bình gặp à? Okay, một mình thấy á. Okay. So no sooner than I said to ignore the sign, apparently I can't go in there and I have to follow this footpath to get around to the end of Cape D'Aguilar. No big deal. It's a nice day for a walk. It's only like about 100-meter diversion, and then if you walk down this grassy bit here, I'll show you. That's Shek O around the corner. You can see the houses up ahead there. That's basically Shek O Headland. There's a beach down below here. Hardly a beach. I think they call it Rubbish Bay, literally, because when there are certain tides and wind conditions, it's chock-a-block full of rubbish like polystyrene and plastic bags and so on. It's pretty bad, but today it looks all right. Okay, we've gone past the obstacle and we'll carry on to meet Dr. Russell at the Marine Institute, and I'm thoroughly looking forward to it. So I attended one of his lectures back in August with the Royal Geographical Society. He was talking about marine life, of course. It was fascinating. Now, where are those caves? Okay, here, Cape D'Aguilar Marine Reserve. Now this for sure will be going down to the Swire Institute. I remember this part. Yes. You didn't expect this one, did you? So you see the blue building, blue and white building, that's the Swire Institute of Marine Research. Forever there was a skeleton of a whale that was on display on the outside. Unfortunately, I think due to aging and weathering and so on, I remember Dr. Russell telling me that they were taking it in to repair. Here we go. The Swire Institute of Marine Science, University of Hong Kong. So this is where the whale skeleton used to be on display, and as I say, unfortunately has been taken in for repairs, but she'll be back. So we're standing just under the sign which says Cape D'Aguilar Marine Reserve, and then about, I don't know, 1.5 kilometers maybe in that direction, you can see Shek O Beach. Once upon a time I was unfortunate enough to have had to swim in the winter from here to the beach, but that's another story. Directly in front of us is Lei Yu Mun. Shall we say this is the gap between Hong Kong Island and Kowloon on the other side, and this is where the ships, at least one of the entrances, they come into Hong Kong. Wow, I mean, would you class this as a sea cave? It's only got a hole in it. How's that? I saw a crab in there just now, in this rock pool. In fact, there's several. I recall the other cave was down this path, so let's go and check it out. Wow, this is I suppose in a way more dramatic. Make sure I get my footing right here. The wind certainly streams through this gap. I don't know if you get a sense how tall or how big or wide this is, but I would say it's about 30 foot tall and let's say 10 foot wide. Okay, let's head back and grab my bicycle and head home, I suppose. Okay, let's head back up the hill, past the sea cave. Actually, this is practically the only bit of hill on this road. Not a big deal. Right, so see the hill ahead of us, we'll go up there. So I'm going to do it just for a bit of exercise. So Cape D'Aguilar Satellite Earth Station, 2.5 kilometers. Right, let's do it. So we're about halfway up, and oh, the view has cleared up. You can see, I got a feeling one of those islands must be Po Toi. There's an island off Stanley which I've never been to at all, so it's on my bucket list to do. Oh, this is a fairly steep hill. Excuse my heavy breathing. So it was interesting to see an avenue of pine trees, but on the left hand side is more or less what you would see in a typical tropical rainforest. So I don't know what to deal with this, whether they were here originally. My daughter will have a go at me to say whether these are pine trees or not. Radio station area, do not enter. Well, okay, we'll see. Okay, so this time I think we've definitely come to the end. Well, definitely a dead end road. So I guess we'll turn around and head down the hill. I got a good view of Stanley ahead. Wow, that's pretty amazing. Easy avenue of pine trees. No idea this was behind me. Okay, we're back to the main road, almost back to the roundabout, which, as I mentioned, used to be a hairpin bend, and the old road still existed. So we're on the roundabout and heading back to Shek O Road. So straight ahead of us is actually the end of Dragon's Back. Right, Shek O. Let's go down there for a bit of lunch.
I hope you enjoyed this particular walkabout. If so, please like and subscribe. See you again soon. Take care now. Bye.